Flying into EAA AirVenture is something that most pilots look forward to all year.
Yeah.
And it's always somewhat stressful, but this time it was definitely the worst I've ever experienced.
And the holds might be a thing, and then gotta do the hold for the first time in my life, and we can wait there for a bit. I got a lot of fuel. The problem is this might just continue to get worse and bigger if we...
Yeah, but I mean right now it's...
I can't believe there's people going through it.
I wish the weather was our biggest challenge, but I almost didn't share this track log.
At least we got gas.
Because honestly, it was kind of embarrassing how crazy this got, but it's worth sharing to learn from.
Are you having fun?
Sorry?
Are you having fun?
Sure.
This is absolutely my worst experience.
If like full, continue to hold.
Okay, I got
out
out
as you
there.
come up. If you are holding at Green Lake or the Tuckaway Lake, continue to whistle.
So after a pretty difficult arrival, we did ultimately make it.
So I got the airplane at Hartsville this year, but check out my neighbor today.
AirVenture 2023 was a good time, and there will be a dedicated episode about the event, but this one is going to be largely about getting there. Here's 90 seconds of some of the coolest things I got up to, starting with flying Jessica's prototype for the Impossible airplane. She's the world's first licensed pilot with no arms.
Let's get back on that center line.
Ignore the power lines.
Oh, power line. Now I see them. Yeah, we're going to ignore that. So I'm landing short.
She's building an RV-10 with customized controls. This is their first attempt at a setup that lets you do everything with just your feet.
I gotta give you a sticker.
Okay.
Says I flew the Impossible airplane, and I'll give you 2.
Okay, take 2. All right. One for my daughter.
Yes.
We did it. We flew through power lines and we were a little low.
You survived though. You landed it.
What's the success rate that you're seeing with people doing this?
Not so much on the first try. It's pretty dang good, yeah.
Wisk was here to showcase their proposed autonomous passenger vehicle. It was cool that they were willing to face some potentially harsh critics in the GA community, and I agreed to host this forum with the condition that no questions were off the table, and Katie did not hold back.
You know, these helicopters are really annoying when we're trying to talk here. What range between like a loud helicopter flying low and like drones, like what is it going to sound like? And if there's a whole lot of them in the city, is it going to be a nuisance, or have you? What's your mitigation for that?
Because he's heard it, he's not biased.
I heard it. That's what you guys know.
Katie will have her question quite literally answered when she gets to witness a demo flight later, but for now let's get back on board. We're flying IFR from the Detroit area where we cleared customs to around Chicago for a fuel stop.
Pump is on, mixture's going rich, prop full fine, ready to go. You ready to go?
Yep, ready to go.
Conditions were beautiful, but we flew IFR anyways just to be in the system, and honestly, it just makes the workload so much easier compared to flying VFR, which you'll see later.
Okay, we'll maintain 3000. Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie Golf Alpha.
Flight chop? Yo. What's up, man? Right on.
It's gonna happen the whole way, isn't it?
Katie is an instrument-rated pilot. She's working on her commercial ticket, and she's handling the radios today.
Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie Golf Alpha, turn left heading 260.
Left heading 260, Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie Golf Alpha.
She's an astrophysics researcher and science communicator, and recently hosted a series at the Perimeter Institute for Theoretical Physics.
When it comes to buzzwords in science, there's nothing that carries as much mystery, confusion, and possibility as quantum. What role does quantum physics play in our natural world and our technologies? Where will it take us in the future? Welcome to Quantum 101.
Once established in cruise, I had a lot of questions for Katie.
It's amazing to me when the theoretical stuff applies to the practical. You have to use the theoretical to get yourself to a place that you can do practical experiments.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like the whole point of theoretical physics is to create a mathematical model of the universe.
I published a solid 20 minutes worth of that discussion on Pilot Nerds. The IFR legs for this trip were so smooth and low stress, so we had lots of time to chat. We got ourselves to within a half an hour of Oshkosh, landed, got fuel, and then planned a VFR leg to get there, which was going to be the most challenging part of the entire trip. Conditions were deteriorating, so join us for some real-time decision-making while we deal with it.
So it's good that we got to warm up in IFR land, which ironically was probably a lot easier than what we're about to do.
Oh yeah, hugely.
IFR is actually easy once you're in the system. So now we're kind of on our own VFR. We're going to work our way through what looks like light rain.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's significant. They've got some orange there, but we're going to dodge past that.
Yeah.
And then that's a pretty big one, but it's going that way.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh man.
That just popped, eh? That wasn't
Yeah,
there.
that was not. No.
We watched this develop in real time, and it was a really great use case for SiriusXM data because the ATIS did not help us out.
So I suggest we get close to decide.
Okay.
If we know we can go west to get away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't see anything working with that.
Yeah, no.
It's like we gotta wait for it. So we might be landing here if it sucks, but we'll listen to what ATIS says.
Well, if this is moving this way,
Yeah.
then we might not have to wait too long.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But that really popped.
Yeah. I'm going to look at that KDLL. So it's got a 5,000 foot runway. One that's a 01, so maybe a crosswind, but not horrible, maybe.
Oshkosh is saying. Yeah, it just says showers in the vicinity, so I don't think it's going to be like legit storms yet.
Okay.
So if we go through some light rain, it is what it is, and we stay VFR.
Alright.
But we'll keep an eye on it.
Okay.
11, gusting 14 from 300. Alright, what was the name of that airport?
Delta Lima Lima.
I'm proud to be working with SiriusXM Aviation, and there's currently a pretty solid rebate if you'd like to check it out.
Baraboo.
2807, 10 miles. That's that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's untowered.
So we're really listening to ATIS and nothing, eh? I just confirmed the ATIS is 1259, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, I've checked a couple of times.
So we're 70 miles. Yeah, so usually within 60 you start to hear it. It's going to start to get nuts. So let's get the flight plan in with all the waypoints.
Okay,
And
I'll
then,
do that.
This episode won't go into great detail about the 30-plus page notice that all pilots need to be familiar with to arrive here.
Then we can direct to ourselves to whichever becomes the one.
There's a lot to know regarding the transition waypoints, and there's also holding procedures you need to understand.
Alright, so we got,
Wow, you're fast. You got those all in by just typing them in?
yeah,
Nice.
there we go. Okay,
Alright, so once we get the ATIS, we'll know which one to go to.
okay,
We'll fly autopilot with me monitoring.
okay.
Once we get to Ripon, though, it's over the tracks.
There's, lightning.
Perfect. I love that people are like, YOLO.
And over there. There's a significant amount of lightning on this track now, so there's there, and there. Not sure how it's going to look when we get closer.
Oh, we're not that far. We're at 25 minutes from destination.
Yeah.
That's classic. Take a picture of that with your phone. That's just a perfect.
That one with where we
So we'll see
are.
what ATIS ends up saying. I'm not going to thread the needle between them, so if we get there and it's like, that's...
Yeah.
And the holds might be a thing, and then I do the hold for the first time in my life, and we can wait there for a bit. I got a lot of fuel. As landing at one of these close airports might become a total show also.
Yeah.
Although that one is close, we could decide to land now. I don't know. I feel like I want to... So where the holds live, though? They live in that
They
shit.
live Green Lake, so...
Oh, it's in there.
No, it's out there. Yeah, it's in the
that's
middle of it.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
All right. I can't believe there's people going through it. I want to hear the ATIS before I make a decision.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
It is moving that way. And it's weaker behind. That's freaking amazing.
I couldn't believe this pocket of pop-up storms were so perfectly parked over the entire arrival procedure path.
Fact is, in 18 miles, I'm supposed to be at the altitude. Well, I'm a little bit concerned we hear 0 ATIS.
Yeah.
On one. Listening on one. We're 60 miles away at 3,500.
Yeah.
I guess I need to start my descent to 18.
For a moment here, I sat quietly while internally slowly overcoming the denial
Got some more traffic trying to come at us.
and realizing that it's not going to work and a decision to divert is likely in order.
Yeah.
There's somebody. Do you have them?
Yep. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna go behind that guy because he's going the same way we're going. Oh, is he coming right at us?
There's one coming at us.
That's
Yeah, that's the one coming at us. That's this guy.
Where the hell's he going?
I don't know.
I just lost. There he is. Okay.
Yeah, it's right there. Yep, there he goes.
Well, we could create our own hold somewhere out here. I don't think it's worth trying to shoot that right now.
No.
But I want to hear the ATIS. Like, I want to hear it before I get out of here. And I can't believe it's nothing at 57 miles.
There's more people coming at us. Just FYI.
Coming at us? Oh, these guys. I wonder if those guys are like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Last year, I flew this arrival solo, and I made the decision I did not want to do that again, so I was really glad to have another pilot on board to help me work through it.
We're not near a hold or something, right? We got a whole gaggle coming at us. What is that about?
I don't think we're near a hold. I don't know what it is. Maybe they're all diverting to that DLL. That's where they're headed. Everybody's aiming right toward DLL.
Alright, let's do it. Let's beat them.
Alright.
Give me that in a flight plan, and I'll head that way.
Alright.
So what you could do is say direct to nearest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so nearest is, how do I...
Just say direct to
nearest. Okay,
KDLL, activate.
Okay, great, thanks.
Alright, yeah, I got to brief. Let's brief that.
Okay, so we probably want runway 01.
Give me a frequency.
Oh, yeah, frequency is, Unicom is 123.05.
What's the altitude for the pattern?
Let me see.
Baraboo traffic, Cirrus 712 Whiskey Papa, 8 miles to the north.
About 2,000.
Inbound for a left downwind entry for runway 19, Baraboo.
And it's a left pattern? Okay,
19.
Baraboo traffic, Charlie Golf Alpha, yellow RV, 2,000 feet, 5 miles to the east. Inbound, fly overhead for the left downwind. 01, Baraboo.
I think they said 19.
Hey, we have you guys on our box here. I don't see it, but we'll cycle in behind you guys for that left downwind.
I think they're going to 19.
You guys going to 19?
Yeah, we're going to do 19. What did you say you wanted?
Well, I don't know. I thought 01 for the wind, but what are we thinking?
I saw the wind shift. You tell you what, go for 1 and we'll just follow you.
Okay. We'll look at the windsock when we fly overhead, Charlie Golf Alpha.
Okay, so 1 will work. We're going direct to the airport now. That'll take us over midfield.
Yeah.
Then we'll do left entry into left downwind for 01. Yeah, this will work. So we want 2,000 as the, roughly 2,000 as the pattern altitude.
Yeah, Sonic carriage, make sure prop switches. Gas gonna stay where it is. So pattern altitude is 19?
Yeah, 19. Alright, so
Baraboo traffic, experimental 104, Bravo November.
Oh, someone just took off.
Runway 19. It might be slightly favoring 19 at Baraboo.
Okay, appreciate that. We'll fly overhead, turn around for the left downwind 19, Charlie Golf Alpha. We're overhead the field now, 2200.
Tell you what then, Cirrus 712 Whiskey Papa, we're still east of the field, so we're going to drop it in for a left downwind 19 and be in front of you guys. Does that work?
That's fine. We'll make that work. Check Charlie Golf Alpha.
Okay, we're just about to enter a left downwind 19, 712 Whiskey Papa.
Alright, Baraboo traffic, Charlie Golf Alpha, just turning around, fly overhead the field. We'll get in behind that Cirrus for 19, full stop, Baraboo. And nobody out there?
I don't see anybody.
Baraboo traffic, Cirrus 712 Whiskey Papa's left face, runway 19, Baraboo.
Okay.
Okay, we got you in sight, Charlie Golf Alpha, just entering mid-left downwind 19, full stop, Baraboo. Alright, go team, that was good work to quickly...
Wait, so there might... Is that everybody? Cause,
well, I mean, I've heard no other
there's somebody
call.
else over there. Okay. Yeah, good.
I just hope this airport doesn't get hit by a storm while we're sitting here, but I think we picked a good spot because I don't think there's too much building that side of it.
Yeah.
That's what occurs, make sure prop switches on secure.
Yeah.
Uncontrolled airport, following us here.
At exactly this moment on the ground at Oshkosh, my friend Thaddeus had this report.
Well, entirely 1 second after I got the tent set up, we've got our quintessential Osh arrival thunderstorm. So it looks like, yeah, good timing. The old Osh arrival thunderstorm. Well, I'm gonna build up some cots now and hope I don't have to go to the bathroom. Wait, zippered hole in the floor.
Oh, this has got all sweaty, sorry. I'm gonna put it in the snack bag to dry out.
We ended up being on the ground here for about an hour and then fired up the engine with a gaggle of other excited pilots who'd also staged here.
Where are we at? 19?
19.
So we're going to do 19. We're probably going to want to turn left.
6402 Victor, taking runway 19er for departure. We're heading to Oshkosh, baby. Here we go, Baraboo.
Oh, we're so cute and innocent. Little did we know we were about to launch for what was quantifiably the worst OSH experience I'd ever had. Stay tuned for some of that chaos at the end, and here's the answer to Katie's question.
It's a fifth generation aircraft. This is one of the aircraft we've been flying for multiple years now. As it took off, we used all 12 lift fans to get it up in the air. We're having a wonderful flight team here all the way up from California.
Can you hear it? I can't hear it.
Well, I'm telling you, you wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah.
There's an APU running a couple hundred feet behind us that's louder.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty quiet.
That is really impressive.
Yeah.
So as we think about where this aircraft, wow, that is spectacular. Luke, what do you think? This is cool. I'm up here halfway speechless, to be honest with you, watching this very unique demonstration by Wisk. How about that, everybody? Let's give it up. The Wisk Company and of course
It's very quiet. I could hear a little bit that time because the other noise was less, but it's kind of a neat sound actually, that kind of low pitch. It's not like a helicopter, it's not like a drone, it's not the high pitched like buzzing of a drone, but it's also not the kind of like beating of a helicopter. It's kind of somewhere, it's nicer, it's cool.
The next episode will cover our less than ideal arrival, and until then, keep your flight chops sharp.
We're going to be okay.
Alright, we just got 18 right back, but I cannot give tower less than a mile, so you guys have to get it figured out outside of Ripon and Pickett. You need a twin high, half mile south of Fisk, rock your wings.
Yeah, we're starting over.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I need you guys over the tracks on the rush leg hold. If you're not over the tracks, you're going to have to go back. The detail bonanza expects to go around the hold. I'm having on the east-west road.
Oh my god, people stop stepping on each other.
Right.
In front of me. Get off the freak!
Everyone stop talking. I need to talk. I have a V-tail bonanza over Fisk. Rock your wings.
This is gold. I'm
V-tail bonanza
capturing it.
continues straight in from right 27, up the tracks, and to the right down for 27, monitor tower 118.5.